Hey guys, welcome back. Today I got to be doing a little maintenance on the truck. One of my headlight bulbs has been flickering, so I went ahead and got replacement bulbs for everything, both headlights, the fog lights, I believe some interior lights, and then my license plate lights on the back. One of those has been flickering lately, so went ahead and ordered all that. Today I'm going to be installing them, and stick around. Alright, so put these out here. So I already have LED light bulbs in all the spots on my truck. I did the conversion a year or two after I bought it. We're going to try these out. These are all from Amazon. These are quite a bit cheaper than the ones that I already have in the truck, so we're going to see how they work and give it a test. I think these were about 50 bucks. And this is a combo, headlight and fog light combo. And then let's see what we have here. I think this is the interior kit for all the interior lights, and these should be the license plate lights. Yeah, and instead of bulbs, I went ahead and got the whole thing. It's a whole replacement. Just a little plug and play thing, so we'll see how that works out. Yeah, it's the interior kit. Alright, so these are going to be the headlight bulbs, and these are high and low beam, and these should be the fog light replacements. So let's get all this stuff cleared off and get them changed out. Alright, so for this project, really all you're going to need is a 10mm socket and a large flathead screwdriver. Alright, so I got the grill removed, and that was just 4 10mm bolts going across the top, and then there were 4 or 5 clips down at the bottom that you just pop with the flathead screwdriver. So I've got those lights in my grill, so I also had a couple wires to disconnect here, but they're on quick connects. That makes it easy. So I'm going to grab my 10mm, and I believe I have 4 bolts. Let me see here. Yeah, so we got 1 here, 2, 3, and there should be 1 underneath here. It's gonna be kind of hard to see with the sun. That's 4, and the headlight should just pop out now. All right. So with these F-250s, one thing that you need to keep in mind is with these LEDs is which way this is facing. If you have them turned the wrong way, like I'll have to test it in a minute to see which one's high beam and which one's low beam. But if you don't have it oriented correctly in there, even on a low beam, you'll be blinding everybody. So here in a little while, whenever it gets dark out, I can turn the headlights on. I'll show you how to double check. Okay. So I had to go look at my other headlight to make sure, but yeah, you want on these F-250s, you want the the light sitting vertically so that each light is on each side. So it will end up being in there like this once it's all done. So put it in, quarter turn in, locked in, it should be good. Yep, it looks like it's oriented correctly. I don't know if you can see it in there or not. But yeah, if it's not angled correctly in there, it doesn't work off the reflectors in here like it should, and you'll end up blinding everybody. Alright, just put the bolts back now. Now the tricky one. Alright, we'll go to the other side. That's never good. That's 3, and then one underneath. All right. Yeah, so here you have your side marker lights. These are your turn signals, and then right here is going to be your high and low beams. So it looks like my old headlights came with this ballast, and well, oh, this is just in double-sided tape. I honestly don't even remember how we installed these. It's been 4 or 5, maybe 6 years. And though looks like the ones that I did have were Outlaw lights. Like I said, they lasted 5 or 6 years, and then that right headlight started blinking just a few weeks ago, so it was time to change them out. Now, these C lights don't have ballasts; they just plug straight into your harness here, and they have a built-in cooling fan. So like I said, we'll see how these work out. Trial and error. Alright, they should be oriented correctly. Yep. Get these plugged in. And the headlights are on. Alright. I just gotta get all the bolt holes to line up around my light bar wiring here. All right. Bunch of Blackhawks flying over the house today. Alright, make sure these are all tightened up. You just want to hand tight, don't over crank on them. Alright, I'm just gonna get the grill back on. Upside down. Almost forgot to hook up my light bars. Alright, now we can put our bolts back in. all buttoned back up. Headlights working. On to the fog lights. Fog lights are way easier. Let's see if I can get a good shot of this. The sun's kind of killing us right now. So there's nothing wrong with my current fog lights, but since it came in a package, and I believe the coloring on these new ones are 6500K, and I think what I already have in here is 6000K. So I'm a little OCD. I don't like my lights to be different color forms or temperatures or whatever you want to call it. So I don't know if I can see it from here. Oh yeah. Oh shit, that's hot. A little LED put out some heat. Let's see. All right, that one's in. Looks pretty good. All right. I do already feel, even though it's bright out here, that my old fog light bulbs are way brighter than the new ones. So I'll need to look up what brand that was, because those things are putting out some light. The headlights look good, so I know it's kind of hard to tell through the camera, but we'll check it again tonight when the sun goes down. So I think I'm going to hold off right now on replacing that fog light till it gets a little darker and I can kind of see. You know what? So this is my new headlight bulbs, new fog light bulbs, new headlight bulb, old fog light bulb, and those look a lot more like the same temperature than those do. So I think I'm gonna go back to my old ones on that, because there was nothing wrong with the fog lights. I was just trying to keep them together in a set. But let's see from back here if you can tell the difference. Oh yeah, you can see the difference there. All right, let me go put that back then. Okay. Yeah, it looks way better. All right. I'm gonna go do the license plate lights next. Okay. So this should just plug into here. That's a little different. Okay, so that locks into place. And then these should just clip in. Boom. That already looks 10 times better. And that one's already burned out completely. So we'll see. The housings on these were getting old anyway. One of the clips were busting off, so these weren't sitting in flush. So it was really time to get these replaced. Probably should be putting some dielectric grease on these, but I'm not too worried about it. All right. Well, that was easy. All right. Turn the AC off. Keep the windows down. It feels good out here. All right, now I got to see if I can remember how to do this. I know it comes with this little tool. I'm not much of one to read instructions. Again, this little kit came with all these bulbs that pretty much should cover everything on the interior of my truck. But today we're just going to be replacing these two bulbs because they're the only ones that are going bad. I think we pop out. Yeah, this whole housing should. Okay, that needs to get cleaned out. There's bugs and shit in it. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. There's really only one way these things will go in, and they're not lighting up. Flip it around. There it goes. Just didn't have it in the right way. I might need to go the other side. Almost looks like the little mounting piece in there is loose or broken. Okay, that's easy. The little metal tab was just bent out of place. Boy, this little fucking thing is... It's a really poor design, if you ask me. There we go. Okay, we're installed. Now let's get this shit out of the way. I can't remember if that was completely tucked into the carpet or not. So we're just gonna make it up there flush. Okay, and we should be able to There we go. I just had to give her a little more juice. Okay, let's get the interior lights to shut off. See if the click buttons work. All right, those already look way better and way more responsive than the last ones. Sweet. All right, guys, it's starting to get dark out here, so we're gonna see how these lights are turning out. Oh yeah, those are pretty crisp. All right. So when you put new headlight bulbs, especially LED bulbs in your truck, it's good to point it at a building and kind of see where the cutoff is. And what you're looking for is that real hard line of light. So there's not too much light going up, and there's a little bit, but that's not bad at all for the headlights. That might even be more crisp than the bulbs that I had in there before. So that's headlights. That's with the fog lights. Let's see what we look like. The interior lights look like they're working good. Alright, that looks good. Those are nice and bright too. Let's see where. Woo! Oh yeah, those are bright. Wow. Not getting away from the cops with those. I'll give y'all a quick show of all the lights that I got on the truck. So y'all have already seen the dual LED light bars there in the grill. And then I also have dual LED pod lights under the back bumper. And the pods and the light bars are both wired into the upfitter switches inside the truck. And when you're out hunting and you're on hunting property or out in the woods or back roads, man, those lights make all the difference in the world. Backing up a trailer at night, those are perfect. A little bit of a color difference, but not terrible. I think my OCD will allow it. So we'll see. I'll drive it for a few weeks and see if I like it or not, and maybe I'll do a review on them later on. But so far, it's looking pretty good. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.